guys, and welcome back to Good Time Trading. And today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin. Paul Tudor Jones, is he going to pump this thing up to 9,900, or are we just going to get rejected and he's going to dump his bags on us and put in a head and shoulder right here and go back to 7K like we've been talking about? But anyway, yesterday we called the sideways and the small pump up to 9150. I mean, we're at 9,090, close enough. But anyway, I'm going to keep making good calls off the clickbait and check out this video real quick. And thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you're new. And so, watch this video. I was watching Joe Rogan and Elon Musk last night, and they showed this video, and I was like, man, this is what it's like trading crypto, and especially when you're calling the tops and bottoms, because you're taking money that's not yours, just like this monkey tried snagging a baby.
Hey, mas, hey. So.
Yep. So that's what it was like if you got that 3K Bitcoin, I bet. So yeah, those are gone. But we still got $9,000 Bitcoins, and hey, we can still make money on them. So getting into the charts, we're gonna start it off with the monthly and work our way down like we used to. Okay, so we got the Bitcoin 12 hour. And let's see here what's happening. Yeah, so it's saying we're bullish. So Paul Tudor Jones could pump this thing back up here, but yeah, this head and shoulders that's forming is looking pretty real. Especially if you close it like this. Really wouldn't be talking about that getting momentum because you're kind of buying the top. If you FOMO in off that 12 hour, you know, the play was to buy 8,400 or a little lower right here, like I said in my other videos. But yeah, I mean, you could, but if it breaks 9150, that's where I'll be looking to get in on my alert, like right here. If it breaks 9160 and holds it for more than about 10 seconds, it'll should be a quick move up to 9,900. So anyway, with the short-term stuff, let's go back to the higher time frames. Looking at the monthly, really nothing to be seen. It's, you know, we got it's only May the 13th, so we got a ways to go till the end of the month. But yeah, the RSI is holding up above the exponential, so it's looking pretty good. But you can see there's another spot at 9,300 that I don't have in my charts that could hold us up, plus this little order block right here at 92. So if we get above 9,300, that'll definitely I think that's where we'll melt up, not 9,150, but it should go from 9,150 to 9,300 and then back up. But anyway, looking at this, let me get off the support lines. So anyway, still looking like 7,300. We're going to come down there eventually like we did back here. So yeah, let's work our way into the 2 week. The 2 week, we have the green dot, but we have this cross, so the 21 and the 10. And usually when that happens, we'll get a test back down to the 21 or the 10, just like golden cross, test back down. So yeah, it's bullish for now, but long term we're going to get back down here, I think. So yeah, let's moving on down to the 3-day. 3 days called, you know, a loss of momentum, but then the RSI, which I put a little bit more weight on, is saying, nah, this is bullish. We just bounced off the mean, and now we can continue. And that cross I was telling you about, see, we get the cross right here, and then the test down. That is textbook basically. So looking at the daily, is there anything to be seen here? We will get the daily golden cross. Let's try to draw this out so we can kind of get an idea when it's coming, because when this baby comes in, you better be ready for some fuckery. So let's see it. Let's see if I can draw it out for you. And then here's the purple. So yeah, let's say tomorrow we should get it, you know, unless we dump back down to freaking 7,000 in a quick wick. So yeah, I don't like having positions on as this cross happens, just because, you know, we'll know tomorrow or the next day whether this guy is going to be bullish or bearish, because it is a bullish thing when you get the golden cross on the daily. I'll go back and show you. Long term, see green 55 golden cross right here, and then it dumped into it. And then if you bought that pump, which is what I'll be trying to do, I'll be buying this dip when the golden cross happens. So boom, 15% in 8 days. That's not bad. And then we got the death cross here. Price action went the other way. Okay, so look. Let's see if I can show you another example. We got the golden cross, and even in the super bullish times, like back last year, it's still well, that one got momentum actually, but it did kind of consolidate right here and did dump a little, just because by the time you get your daily golden cross, you're usually overbought. And we know we got the 3-day, we know we got to break 9150, so everything kind of hinges on that. You know, if 9150 fails, like I've been saying, back down to 7,000 or at least 8,000 again, and then fill that wick gap right here. But moving down, let's see, we got that 12-hour golden cross, the dump to the green 55, and now kind of getting pressed down by that yellow 10. So, but yeah, as long as RSI is below the exponential, I'm not really looking for 9150 to get broken. But as soon as we get that 9150, glory times up to 10,000, I'm thinking. So 6 hours looking pretty bullish. Really nothing to be seen there. In the 2 hour, see here, we got volatility getting way down there, contracting, and the 4 hour volatility is getting really low. So it doesn't really like to stay low because it goes from 0 to 100. So, you know, are we going to get volatility up or down? So that's what we're trying to figure out here. So the 1 hour, you are at extremes. And then maybe we can go to Bitstamp and we can draw some trend lines on here and see what's really going on. And I always like having the magnet on when I do my trend lines, just because if you don't, it's not going to be very accurate. So as you can see, if we break, where's this coming at? 9,400. So like I said earlier, 93, 93.50 to 9,400. If we break 91.50, then we'll go to 93, 94, and then you know, hopefully not reject, and we'll pump this baby to the moon up to 40,000. I'm just kidding. But nah, if you do break out, you're probably definitely going to 11.4, 11.5, and then from there, definitely gonna at least put in a pullback. But then you also have this guy coming in from the bottom right here. So yeah, you kind of broke it, but as long as you don't, you know, back test it and then dump, that would be pretty rough, because then it would be a head and shoulders rejection of this, and then yeah, going to be heading down here more than likely. But going down to the lower time frames, let's see if we can find any support lines or anything that we're on. Looks like we got this guy maybe holding us up, getting the bottoms right here. So yeah, this guy's getting all the bottoms with that 8400 support. So looks like a hidden bull flag, kinda. It's hard to say. Really no pattern to be had here. Let's go to the lower time frames. So the 1 hour looks like it's following a pretty good line right here too. So and then we got this guy. So yeah, it looks like you kind of already broke out, and you might get some follow through right here. The measured move. Uh-oh. Take off your magnet. And that's looking like at 8% measured move. So where would that put us at? From the breakout point, 8%. So 9,600. So yeah, I mean, looking at everything, it's looking bullish, like we're gonna break 9150, putting all the puzzle pieces together. So yeah, could be an exciting day. Let's see, is there anything else to talk about? Okay, so let's take a quick look at the S&P 500. So we were talking about the other day in SPY that on the weekly in your in the recessions and stuff. Once you lose it, you have that big impulse down. You never get above the 21 or the yellow 10. So that being said, and you see how it rejects, and then it comes down, puts some bullish divergence, and then glory times, right? Okay, same thing right here in 08, 09. Comes down, and let's see, because we know we dumped 30% in SPY, so about a 20% down, and then let's see, what did it pump it up? About 14% up, and then never really held the 2110, and just dumped it to the floor. Came down, put in bullish divergence, inverse head and shoulders, and then pumped it to the moon. Glory times. So let's go back and look at present day where we're at. So we know this is a 35% dump. Okay, and how much have we pumped from the bottom so far? 30%. Okay, so that's substantially more than the other one. But as you can see, we are rejecting the weekly 21. And we're above the 10 simple. But as long as you're not above either one, you know, it's still bearish and looking for a 268 for sure. So yeah, I'm bearish in the S&P long term. Short term, really hard to say just because of everything going on in the news. You know, it's like, are they gonna pump it? What are they gonna pump? Who knows, man. But looking at your monthly, getting it pretty good like it always does. And it's saying you kind of lost momentum on your RSI, so that's huge. That's what I've been looking at. As long as this thing is pointed down, we're in trouble in the mega companies. So yeah, and then also I forgot to talk about CME. So we do have that CME gap that's not filled, and also we have the CME gap at 11,000. So do we fill this gap and then run it to 7,000? I mean 11,000? Who knows, man? But we also got a gap down here at 3K. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like right here at 3,400. I think you got to go to the hourly chart to see it. But it's like, are we going to fill these gaps, or are we going down to get some of this guy? Okay, so here it is. This little guy right here could spell trouble for Bitcoin. And I think there's one right there too. So yeah, I mean it's tragic, but they're real and they do get filled. So do we fill this guy? I'm thinking this is just too easy. You know, everybody's like, oh, big gap. Well, I'm gonna get long and make that easy money. You know, 10% or whatever. Yeah, 8%. But you know, in my experience, Bitcoin really doesn't give you any easy plays. So I think this is a trap for everybody just gonna blindly get long and get it. So yeah, I'm not too convinced about that. But looking at Tesla, I love Tesla. It's easy to trade, and I love Elon Musk. So what's this guy doing here? Okay, so looking at the daily, we bounced the 200 day, and then now it kind of looks like um, an inverse head and shoulders on the macro. But with their factories shut down, I'm not real sure how it can be pumping like that. But you know, J Powell could be pumping Tesla. So, but looking at the 6 hour, I've been trading it for a while, and it is money on Tesla. So if we got the green dot, you know, caught this move, and now we're saying it's coming down. Yeah, about to cross down. So looking bearish on Tesla. Um, but long term, it's still. I'm pretty sure it's still bullish off the weekly. Yeah, the weekly's still looking good. But yeah, they're about to start opening up their plants. That's looking good. And then TVIX. Um, been watching this guy. I'm kind of new to TVIX. I started watching it because this thing pumped 2,000% when the S&P dropped to the floor. Um, so it went from $40 all the way up to 1,000, which is 2,000% gains in 28 days. So if you're not familiar with traditional markets, there is more opportunity, but this is 3x leverage, and if you don't know anything about that, or 2x, I'm sorry, I would definitely look into it because they decay, and it's kind of weird. But if you can just imagine, if SPY hits new lows, the gains on this thing would be insane. But I haven't got any trades yet in this, but it's looking like I might off this 12-hour daily, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll take a look at ETH. ETH got the 12-hour and already got the exponential, so. But Bitcoin dominance ticking up, so the alts really shouldn't be pumping. But we know Bitcoin can grab them by the bootstraps a lot of times. So yeah, Bitcoin market cap's bullish, so maybe not a good time to be trading alts. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and come back next time, and I'm going to try to do another video tomorrow. So stick around, like and subscribe if you're new, and thanks. Have a great day.